Today we'll go and explore the Amman Citadel. The Amman Citadel is one of the 7 hills of Amman, Jabal Amman, Jabal meaning hill. This site has been occupied since Neolithic times. On this site there's Neolithic graves. There is Roman temple of Hercules. There is an Umayyad mosque. It's an amazing couple of square kilometres of antiquity. Costs 3 JD to get in for a foreigner, but it is free with the Jordan pass. Today is a date in February and it's a little bit cold. It stopped raining. It was raining yesterday. So what we're going to do is head up here to the Temple of Hercules first. One of the amazing things about this Amman Citadel site is there is just so much in such a small space, really, a couple of square kilometres. So what this is a 23rd century BC Bronze Age tomb. So they just used the existing rock and then just carve their space out of that to be standing in something that has had some form of sentient being in it over 4,500 years ago is just mind-blowing. And this is in the middle of a relatively modern city here in Amman. One of the most significant and almost memorable parts of this antiquity is this hand and this elbow, which is potentially from the statue of Hercules. And if you take those dimensions into consideration, that statue would have been 13 metres high. This is the Temple of Hercules, which is actually really quite big, probably the size of a basketball court. It's really huge. And this is one of the iconic photos that you get. If you go down low enough and get the angle right, that hand just looks twice as big. It would probably be maybe 2 feet, 2 feet by 2 feet. It's just really impressive. Another really important part of this little site is this museum, which is free with the entry. It is only a small museum. It has 3 rooms, but it has the most amazing antiquities, right from Neolithic, Bronze Age, arrowheads, bones, fetal baby corpses, right through to chainmail and sarcophagi. Oh, I just love it. It's the smallest museum ever, but just so packed. Oops, fallen over. Walking around the Amman Citadel. And even though I've been here many times before, every time I come there's something different. And today, I've never really been into this section before. Guess what? It's another basilica, another Byzantine basilica. And like all buildings in a space like this, it was repurposed once the next group of people took over, colonised. So then it became an Umayyad building, so early Islamic building. What's pretty interesting about this one, like all standard basilicas, there's our altar section with our 2 aisles, our naves on the side. Standard. But what's a bit interesting about this one is it actually has a cistern right in the middle of the basilica. So you have its own water source in the middle of the building. So I've never really seen that before. I've seen it outside the building, but never really inside the building. the rocks delineating different segments here of the basilica. So moving just to the side of the basilica, and we saw part of the cistern, and here we have a well and the watercourse going into the other cistern. That is just fabulous. Just to see such an amazing intact ruins in the middle of this modern Middle East country. It's wonderful that they've been preserved. So you can see the altar there of that basilica. So I've actually been to Amman Citadel a few times before, and for some reason I've never accessed or never seen this section. I can remember maybe it was all overgrown, but it's only been 6 or 7 months since I was here, and this railing, for example, doesn't look super new, and this cistern, can you see the stairs going down into it, was clearly here then. I just don't know why, because I've been to the Umayyad Mosque several times, and you can see that in previous videos, but this section just wasn't accessible. I'll have to look back at the videos or look back at photos to find out why. It's just amazing. It has rained in Amman the last couple of days, so it's actually got some water in the cistern there. And also got some other stone ruins here. Just fabulous. Over there you can see maybe the largest flag in Jordan. I've definitely seen that before in other videos. But I don't know why this section was not available to me, or I wasn't bright enough to see it. Once again, I say, I have been to the Umayyad Mosque before, but I've never come over this side of Amman Citadel. And what we have here is clearly a Roman bath, because it has the 3 segments. The hot, cold, the tepidum, caldarium, and whatever the other section is, change room, hot, cold, or could be a frigidarium, the cold room. But I'm just flummoxed to know why I have never seen them before, even though I've been here so many times. So this is another reason why, even though you may visit somewhere once, always come back again. And coming out of the side of the Roman bath is a watercourse. And if you look, it comes from the cistern, it comes into here. So it would be interesting, I can't get access to see if this is the hot room, caldarium, if this is the hot room at this end, which it probably is, because you come in, you get warmer and warmer as you come to the final stage. That's fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Come on down to Jordan. You never know what you're going to see, and every time you'll discover something new. That kind of, I guess it's the furthest end, I don't know whether it's north, south, east and west or west of the Amman Citadel. You have the Umayyad section. So this is basically the Umayyad palace. And so you come through what I call a mosque, but it's a grand reception area, into a courtyard. And the courtyard is surrounded by residences, buildings, houses, etc. My goodness, it's been raining and I am about to go through a puddle. You enter the colonnade street as you walk down to the reception room and then the throne room. So the cobblestones are quite uneven. So this is another reason why you need comfortable shoes and pretty good physical fitness to enjoy. Or I could just rise up here and walk on the path so that I'm not struggling with the uneven surfaces. So the residences here are actually really quite large spaces. Fabulous. So coming to the end of the colonnade street through the reception, through the entryway, these absolutely formidable walls. They are just so massively thick. You can just see how massively thick they are. And then once you've finished at the colonnade street, you've entered into this large reception area where you would wait your turn to see the caliphate, the Umayyad ruler. I'm sure it's a caliphate. Into a throne room. Just phenomenal. Trying to get as much in as I can so that you can see such a wonderful place. Come and visit. Jordan is fabulous any time of the year. Summer is busiest. Winter is more pleasant. I think summer starts around April time. And then we come to the end of the Citadel site. And then there's the largest flag in Jordan and the kind of financial district over there.